time ago. I remember the time you sold my soul. How did you know that was a home? All I want is just 1,000 wishes. All I want is just 1,000 tears. Horses were wishing this beggar would ride. We could reign in love for 1,000 years. We could reign in love for 1,000 years. Everybody. We could reign in love for 1,000 years. We could reign in love for 1,000 years. All right, we could reign in love for 1,000 or a million.
All I got was 1,000 years. My ears.
Or maybe a wild weekend.
So Joff, what's that song about?
That song is about every once in a while. Thank you very much. Breakfast of Champions, kids, don't try it.
Don't try it, just do it.
Does anybody here know Loudon Wainwright III?
I know who it is.
Yeah.
That owes me $10.
I love his songs. He had a song called Drinks Before Dinner. Did you ever hear that song?
Drinks before
Drinks
dinner.
with wine with
dinner.
drinks before
After
dinner.
drinks.
Wine. Yeah, I love that song.
That's an old one, actually.
It's like one of the best songs in the world. So it is the Breakfast of Champions.
This song is about
Drinks before dinner and wine
Okay.
with
Before
dinner and after dinner
drinks.
You know it.
Yes.
Yay.
cut. Once more with feeling this time. Come on.
Okay.
Joff, what are you going to play for us?
Well, you said, what's the song about? It's about you see somebody remind you of somebody you once knew.
Yeah,
Happens
I
to
like
us all
that.
the time. Happens to everybody.
Did you ever
Happens
read
to-
the Celestine Prophecy? You
I-
did probably, right?
I
Well, that
read part of it.
the one part of it, bless you. The one part of that book said that you're often going to see people that remind you of someone else, and usually when you see those people, you have a connection.
2 people asked me if I was David Peel today.
Maybe. And how did you respond?
I'm his brother Donald.
Donald Peel?
Yeah. I'm the skeleton in the closet.
So then you want a butterscotch brownie?
I'm his cousin.
It's-
No, no, I'll have a chew after that.
Okay, they're really good. They are from Robin
Fried Chicken.
Chesser,
Robin
chefchesser.com.
Chester.
Chesser, chef, CHESSER.com. And they are the most, are they amazing?
They're very addictive. I'm trying to resist
Probably-
another one. but-
They're
probably lace
so
some crack
good.
or
It's
something.
Butterscotch Brownie Day today. So are you going to
Wonderful.
play another song?
I could if you want
Do you
me
have
to.
a sweet song
Oh,
for
sure
the
I do.
Butterscotch Brownies?
Yeah, we
This
can
is
make
for
up a little
Robin.
jingle for the commercial. So David was going to come here. He got busy with something and he could not make it. We're going to take a road trip to Rochester and do a show up there.
Upstate.
David Peel,
Upstate?
upstate, and he's excited to get out of Dodge.
Have you ever been to Rochester?
I was raised there.
You're from Rochester, so you have
Yeah,
connections?
I've got connections.
I've never
Exactly.
been to Rochester. Have you?
I'll call
No.
Have you ever been to Rochester?
I've been to Niagara
No,
Falls.
I've heard. Is this true that Rochester is actually the snowiest city in the U.S., even
Yes.
more than any city
Oh,
in
no
true.
way,
China?
no
It's
way,
actually
no
true.
way.
It's the second
I
highest
always
snowfall
thought-
on
No way, no way, no
Benny
way. You know,
Buckler.
talking about Minnesota, they get Rochester, Minnesota gets the most snow, not Rochester,
No, it
New York.
doesn't. No.
I grew up there, I should know.
He's
It's
defending
upstate
his
New York. It
town.
actually is because it's called the lake effect, and when the systems move over the lake, they pull more water out of the Great Lakes, and that ends up
In the clouds.
on the ground.
I always wonder how that happens. Doesn't the clouds fill up with the water from
Yes.
the lake?
Exactly.
It rises
It
up.
rises up, exactly.
And then it comes back
It's
down.
evaporation.
I'll give you a bit of scientific trivia. What is the greatest desert on the planet? The largest desert?
The largest
Rochester.
desert?
No, it's not. No, that's no.
Culturally speaking.
Anybody can guess?
No.
Sahara.
Gobi?
There you go.
Sahara.
People, what do you get? Largest.
Culturally, Washington, D.C.
Well, the largest desert is actually Antarctica. It's so cold there that there actually is never precipitation.
Exactly.
It'd be 2 or 3 times a century to rain or snow there. And most of the snowstorms there are like sandstorms in the desert. It's just the dry, frozen snow blown up by the wind.
Wow.
And
Okay.
Now, when was the last time you were there?
John Link and I fly to Antarctica every weekend.
Is that where your summer house is?
That's where they go hang out with Guar down there. It's Guar's HQ. Right?
And those girls in bikinis.
That's right.
Exactly. Do you want to play a song, Joff?
Everyone's in
All right,
there.
let's listen to Joff.
Rochester is also the home of Kodak, the Xerox, Bausch the lens for the Space Hubble telescope is made there.
The Hubble?
The
It's also
Wow.
built up in Danbury.
about a foot thick, 5 inches in diameter. Could you imagine the early 1900s, George Eastman hanging out with his friend Tom Edison? Hey George, what are you doing these days?
They all lived in Rochester?
Well, George did. He had his mansion there. I mean, everything's East, the Eastman School of Music. He's making film and cameras and things, and Edison's making light bulbs and things, and these two guys are hanging out. They're actual friends,
How
I
cool is
know.
that? We would not be here on rew-who if it wasn't for those two men hanging out in Rochester, probably.
Very true.
Sure they
Tesla
are.
probably did it first and we stole it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tesla. Yeah.
exactly.
They stole his
501
vibe.
Farnsworth.
I mean, I never even heard of
Farnsworth.
Tesla until my daughter did a paper on him.
Tesla, isn't that a
There's a
band?
band called
He's
Tesla
actually
also in the
starting
80s.
to get his just due now. Nikola
Exactly.
Tesla,
He's
so-
getting pretty well known now.
Look him up. I mean, the guy was an innovator. He was way before a lot of these guys who ended up getting credit for a lot of his
Yeah,
inventions.
But he wasn't from Rochester and Joff is, so let's listen to Joff play another song.
One
Any
more.
requests?
Beatles song, Lennon song.
Joff
How
song.
about a job, sir?
Yeah.
How about a nice short ditty so we can get on with
Yeah.
our next guest here?
There we go.
Nice little short one. All the love you fed to my soul, though dreams are broken, I'll always know. First here in silence, never to be told. Heart-burning moment, born to be old. Of all the love of all the love of all the love deep from inside, exposed to no limit, only to hide. What she said, it goes around in my head. Heart-burning moment, born to be dead. All the love of all the love all the love that you gave me, all the love that we had, all the love.
Nice. Joff. So Joff, what's going on in your life? Like, what's your next gig? And
When the war is over, I'm coming home.
yeah, what does that mean?
Tell them.
That's a song.
I know, David Peel. Exactly. Wasn't that your
I
song?
wrote that song. Are you kidding
When
me?
the war's over?
When the war is over, I'm coming home. when the war is over, I'm coming home for you. When I go to sleep at night, I dream of better days. I'm keeping hope alive with a little bit of blind faith. I remember what you said, some dreams do come true. Think of me, I think of you. Dream of me, I dream of you. When the war is over, I'm coming home. When the war is over, I'm coming home for you. Gonna get my slippers and pipe, read my favorite books by the fireside light. Gonna get me a rocking chair. Before you know it, baby, I'll be there. I remember what you said, some dreams do come true. Think of me, I think of you. Dream of me, I dream of you. When the war is over, I'm coming home. When the war is over, I'm coming home for you. I miss my friends, I miss my family. If this war don't end, what will become of me? What about me? Picture a world with no war. 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 No war, no war. Picture a world with no war. No war, no war. Picture a world with no war. No war, no war. When the war is over, I'm coming home. When the war is over, I'm coming home for you.
Oh, I love that. We'll be right back.
Let's start our military brothers and sisters. Far away from home, back home.